Okay, so this is my final evaluation. Um, so I'm just going to be talking about everything I've done in the project, things that I've liked, things that I've disliked, things that I could have done better, things that I've taken out of it really well. So the biggest thing, some of the changes that happened. Okay, so in my proposal, I said I was going to make a 4-track EP. In the end, I only made a 3-track EP because I didn't give myself enough time to do like do the work. I didn't give myself enough time. Tracks took longer than I thought. Um, Hence why when I got to do track number 2 and track number 3, it literally I had to do it in a day because really ran out of time. I was too busy focusing on other tracks, other things. It was really I did really poor on my timekeeping. I said in my EP I wanted to get all tracks done by 3 weeks. Well, I took like 8 weeks. So I really need to just give myself more time, give myself more time when it comes to actually making the tracks. Um, which it's I learned from it because I know that I need to give myself more time in the future when I need to make tracks by deadlines, and I know that that's something I need to work on. But from taking so long, I learned so much more because like with the tutorials that I've shown with Andy, like showing me how to do the buses and like the white noise and stuff like that. He also taught me a bit about the sound design of so I'm finding it a hell of a lot easier making sounds now. Like I'm finding Logic so much easier to use now. I've been using it so much over the past coming like couple of weeks. Um, so yeah, that's something I've really taken out of doing this project. One of the things I did say also said in my proposal was I was going to do a track with Kai. That never got done. Me and him, we've just been having like difficulties trying to meet up and actually get the track done. So that's why I did the one with Rory, the collaboration with Rory, as a collaboration had to be in the project. I know I'd done collaborations elsewhere, but I just wanted to do a collab on a track, and so did Rory. So that's what we did. Oh, sorry, my phone just went off. Uh, so yeah, that was that about that track, which I had a blast doing that track because going through all Rory's sample pack and like seeing all the drums that he had and just getting that crisp, that was amazing. Like, and he was teaching also while we were doing it, he was like telling me like how he recorded it. So I'm taking more than just the production side, but I'm taking like the whole recording side of it, all things that I haven't even learnt yet. I am learning like every single time I work on a track, which is just great. Um, yes. Also, learning about the aggregators and stuff like that is always key. Obviously, for myself, being a producer, wanting to be an artist, sort of thing, I need to know how to get my music out there and as efficiently as possible. Also, same with the artwork. Like Francisco, my mate who did it with me, he was also sort of teaching me a bit about like how he was doing it. He was going a bit too quick, but he was just amazing. Like I love the artwork that he's done for me. I think it's great. And He said he enjoyed doing it, so he didn't mind doing it, sort of thing. Um, I've learned a lot, especially from some of the help videos that I've got here, especially from Dyro, who inspires me. Like I love his music. I think he's great. Um, So that's like I tried to base quite a few of like the sounds that I was making, like so especially in like my second track. In like the second drop, there's a real like deep like synth which I tried to copy from one of his tracks, like a boss. I don't think I mentioned that in the video, but yeah. So it's just I'm constantly learning new things, doing new things, which I think is great. Um, that's one of the positive sides of why I've been doing it. Negative have clearly been I've not been giving myself enough time to do the actual well any of the assignment really. I've been wasting too much time of my own, and like at times like either not turning up to lessons or something silly like that. Um, but apart from that, I've like everything's been good. else do I need to talk about? Where's the thingy? Uh, reflect. I've done a reflection. Saying, did you achieve your goals? I didn't achieve my goals because I didn't set myself enough time. My skills, yep, I said about how I've improved. Plan and production, my planning was terrible as I didn't give myself enough time. Problem solving, I did that quite a bit where things just kept on going wrong. Like I'd turn up into a booth and literally everything wouldn't be working. I know it sounds a bit silly, but like it just wouldn't, and I'd have to solve it obviously to get everything working again. So that did like a bit of a delaying on all my work, but apart from that, not really a lot. Obviously, there was times where I was copying like bars over, and I was also copying the automation with it, which didn't help because then every time like the song would play and I had the automation different. So if there was a rise halfway through, every single loop would have that rise. So it would go up and down. It would just peak and then drop, which was really bad. And obviously, I solved that to make my track fluent. I've done quite a bit of research, obviously, when it came to aggregators and stuff like that, because I didn't know a lot about them. I've also done a lot of research on people like Der Wolf, who I based one of my tracks on. I'd never heard of him until one of my mates showed me him and showed me his music and how the music that I want to make is literally what he makes, so I can take a lot of inspiration from him. But apart from that, I've really enjoyed doing this project. I know, like I said, I didn't leave myself a lot of time, so I've had to like panic and just like do so much work at the end. But that's my own fault, really. But apart from that, I've absolutely loved doing it. I've enjoyed making the tracks. I've enjoyed like all the collaborations. I've really enjoyed because I've never really worked with anyone else before. But apart from that, it's been great. So yeah, so this is hopefully going to be my final video. And yeah, that's everything. Yeah, cool.